Christie Cup is the second oldest university rivalry in the country, played between the universities of Manchester, Leeds and Liverpool. Since the turn of the century, Manchester has claimed 11 titles, and it is they who hosted the tournament this year. Fuse TV went down to cover just some of the action that took place on the final day of events. In the women's basketball, teams were given 4 10-minute quarters. The day started with Manchester falling narrowly to Liverpool 21-30, who then carried forward their form to eventually overcome Leeds by 36 points to 25. Manchester then had a chance to go out with a bang and did just that, flattening Leeds by 39-19. In the badminton, it was first to 15 with the best of 3 sets. The men began with Manchester losing out to Liverpool 3-5, but Liverpool could only manage a draw at 4-all against Leeds. With second place up for grabs in the last match, Manchester produced a dominant display to put Leeds away 5-2. Meanwhile, the Manchester women began the day by overpowering their Liverpool counterparts 8-0, before watching from the sidelines as Leeds also swept Liverpool away with the same score. With the title to play for, Manchester played Leeds in the final match, but were outplayed, with Leeds claiming a 7-1 victory. In the football, all universities fielded 2 teams each for men and women, with 2 30-minute halves for each game. The Manchester men's first team opened the batting with a 1-0 victory over Liverpool, who then went on to beat Leeds by the same score. Needing to defeat Leeds to win the group, Manchester emphatically triumphed by 6-3. The second men's team's matches featured many more goals, with Leeds securing the title after 5-0 and 4-1 wins over Liverpool and Manchester respectively. Manchester and Liverpool drew 2-2 in their encounter. In the women's first teams, Manchester again topped the group in a low-scoring derby, courtesy of putting 4 goals to 0 past Leeds after a scoreless game against Liverpool. Leeds grabbed second place thanks to a 1-0 victory over Liverpool. In the women's seconds, Manchester started strongly with a 2-0 win over Liverpool, but Leeds claimed the title after strong performances led to 2-0 and 3-0 sweeps of Liverpool and Manchester. Manchester's women did bag the fencing, however, with an 81-48 overwhelming of Leeds after a closer 81-62 victory over Liverpool. With first to 27 in each weapon category, contests were fast and fierce, and after Manchester's sweep, Leeds claimed second in a hard-fought 73-61 victory over Liverpool. The Manchester men too completed the slam, outlasting Liverpool 81-62 and demolishing Leeds 81-22. Liverpool picked up second place with an 81-35 conquest of Leeds.
So far we've already won the match against Liverpool with a fairly comfortable victory. All 3 of our weapons worked really well, and just going to crack on with Leeds and do exactly the same thing.
Is it much pressure, the fact it's in Manchester this year?
It's nice to be on home ground. It means we can get much more supporters, and the team are all doing really well for us. It's much nicer to be at home, but I don't think it puts any other pressure on us.
You won last year as well. Does that also add to it?
It does put a bit of pressure on. It's always hard to be the defending champions. People are always trying to take it. But so long as we just fence our best and keep going, it should be enough compliment. It's a nice bit of rivalry. I mean, we're a fairly small sport, so most of the people don't we fence against the open competitions and the nationals and the like. So we get to watch them throughout the year, and we can adapt our training program to the sort of fences they are, and I imagine they do the same to us.
Manchester also claimed first team rugby union in a pool with moments of individual brilliance and mistakes making the difference in low-scoring matches. In matches of 25-minute halves, they defeated Liverpool 12-7 and Leeds 10-7, with Leeds taking second thanks to a more comprehensive 17-5 over Liverpool.
Well, our first team just won 10-0 against Liverpool, which is a great result, and then the second team also won 7-0.
And is there any pressure being on home ground this year?
No, it's definitely better. We feel completely confident here.
Great. Have you got one more match left?
Yeah, we've got one match this afternoon against Leeds.
How-
To be the grudge match.
How are you feeling about that?
So confident.
In the hockey, both men and women fielded first and second teams. Manchester's women's first dominated Liverpool to triumph 10-0 in their opening match, with main rivals Leeds also enjoying a comfortable defeat of Liverpool 7-0. With the title to play for, Manchester and Leeds were deadlocked after 50 minutes, handing Manchester the victory on goal difference. Leeds got their revenge in the women's seconds, however, equalling Manchester's 7-0 victory over Liverpool before claiming the pool with a strong 6-1 victory. Games were more even in the men's hockey. The Manchester Firsts reported a 3-1 opening win over Liverpool, before Leeds set up a title game by also defeating Liverpool 3-2. In the deciding match, Manchester claimed a narrow 4-3 victory to take the title. Their seconds, though, could only draw 3-3 with Liverpool, who went on to defeat Leeds 3-2. Needing a win against Leeds, Manchester just shaded the encounter 4-3.
We draw against Liverpool and then we just had an absolute thriller against Leeds.
Are you happy with the whole team and how they performed?
Couldn't be more happy. They've had a great season there, inspirational. Classic water boy in Rajan Semi, does very well. Right behind you.
And what's it like having to compete on home soil?
Yeah, it's inspirational.
It's awesome, man.
Fortress Armour.
Fortress Armour.
It's in here.
Great.
It's in here. We're done.
Once all the results were in from sports as wide and varied as skiing, horse riding, lacrosse, climbing and ultimate frisbee, it was announced to great celebrations that this year the Christie Shield had been won by the University of Manchester. Many congratulations to all the athletes who took part. We'll see you next year.